Woo! What's going on, guys? It's your boy, man, Stoner Breezy, baby, coming to you live with another one. Another lit video, baby. Hey, man, you already know, boy. It's gonna be a lit video when you see that vent, dog. Man, look here. This is the baddest car ever created, man. I used to want this car so bad. Like, oh my God. Like, I like Rolls and Lambo and all that, but that Bentley, man, God. I used to valet cars, right? And I valeted some nice, I'm talking about, man, some nice cars. But when them Bentleys pull up, man, we used to be racing. I got this one, I got this one, I got this. I don't care what it was. It could be a Rolls Royce pulling up, anything, man. The Bentley is I don't know, it's just something about it. It's just something. Anyway, I say all that to say this, man. I'm going to tell you a story, right? You know, it's story time. So I want you to gather around, get your popcorn and all that, right? Little insight on, on the Stoner Empire. How this thing, a piece of how it got started, right? So, back in the day, and that's crazy to say back in the day, because I remember, like, I know my story, it was, literally yesterday, like, every detail. Mostly. Some stuff I forgot, but this I remember, because it was a guy named Mike Michaels. Now, some of this stuff y'all gonna remember, most of y'all not, because most of y'all knew I done, had 3, 4 channels and different names and stuff, so some of y'all remember, some of y'all don't. But there was this guy named Mike Michaels, right? And I started following him. He used to get us into stuff. He gets in the ICO phase had started, right? So he used to get us into these ICOs, and that's when you would send your Ethereum to this address, not a project or nothing, like an address, like one address, right? And we used to do it through PrimaBlock. PrimaBlock was kind of like, all this stuff is still up. You can go see PrimaBlock, it's still up. It's kind of like an escrow. Like if you're buying a house and it's an escrow, a third party. That's the best way I could describe it. And we had to use my Ether wallet. Now, I don't know if MetaMask was out then. Maybe. I'm not sure. But we had to use my Ether wallet. And my Ether wallet, boy, look here. That's the most secure wallet ever. Boy, it's hard for you to get in your my Ether wallet, much less somebody else. And that thing is the blockchain. Like, MetaMask, you can see some of your coins, but you really can't and all that. My Ether wallet, boy, it's got every coin you ever thought you had. I'm serious. Check it out. But anyway, so we used to use PrimaBlock, and you would send your ETH to this address, and you might get your coins next week. You might get them next year. Some of them coins we ain't got. That's the honest truth. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But he used to always say this, right? He said, guys, if you want to get rich, every video, if you want to get rich, this is all you need. 1 Bitcoin, 10 Ethereum, and 20 Litecoin. I'm sure some of y'all finished that before I even said it, because he used to say that at first I was like, man, Baba, let's get to these coins. I'm thinking I'm finna get rich out of these ICOs. I really didn't. I did good on 2 of them. We got in early on Nexo. I think I got Nexo for 3 cents. And Cody, COTI. I think we got Cody for like 3 cents or something. And I did really good on them too. They still around. Nexo got up to like $3. I think Cody got up to $2 something. But them the only 2 I can remember off the top of my head I did good. But anyway, keep the story moving. So finally, I was like, man, you know what? And I'm driving trucks at this time. So I'm like, man, you know what? I'm finna do it. Like, bump it. I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. Like, and this, now when I'm finna tell you something. I'm not telling you to do that. They always tell you don't do this and all that. But I tell you, crypto is a solo sport. I did this, on my own. He didn't make me do it. I did it on my own, and it worked out for me. So now, back in this time, I think Bitcoin maybe was like 3,000, maybe 3,300, 3,600, somewhere around in there. Because back then, crypto was highly volatile. Y'all think it's volatile now. Man, you would try to save up to get something, it'll be $12, and by the time you save it, it's $12.08. And this, man, hold on, man, I can't. Boy, it was down to the penny back in them days. But yeah, so I was like, man, so the first thing I got was the Litecoin, right? The Litecoin at that time was like $25, maybe 30. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Let me put up the calc. So Litecoin, let's say $30. times 20. So that's about $600, right? We'll say 600. Ethereum, Ethereum, like, I know it's in the 300, so I'm just gonna say 333 because it will bounce around, be like 333, 360. By the time you save them, it's up to 410, back down to 350. So I'm gonna say 333 times 20. Oh, I don't like that number. We gonna say 6,700. We gonna say 6,700, right? So let's do it like this. Let's say one Bitcoin was, let's just say 3,800, right? Plus, what was that I just said? Oh yeah, 6,700 plus, what was that, 600? Is that right? Oh no. I think I did the Ethereum wrong. I think I did the Ethereum at 20 instead of 10. There we go. We'll go 333. All right, there we go. So basically all three. We go 3,600 for Bitcoin plus 3,300 for Litecoin plus what that was 600 for the old damn, that was Ethereum. This is Litecoin. So let's say $7,500. Somewhere around there, give or take, depending on the day. Could have been 8,000, could have been 6,800. Hey man, I got it, right? So I finally got it, right? And I put it on a ledger. Now back then, this stuff was difficult. I didn't even have it on ledger at first. But as the prices started going up, you had to start taking your crypto like serious. Like back in the day, man, we was all loosey goosey, you know what I'm saying? Like private key, public key, that's all the same. Hey man, get show with the money. Hey boy, when them prices start going up, hey man, what's that Trezor thing? How you work this thing? Hey, we start, you know what I'm saying, securing the bag. So now, let me show you what that's worth today, right? Bitcoin, roughly 70,000, we'll say. Plus, what's Litecoin? Litecoin is $100. Let me go backwards. Litecoin is like $100 times 20. That's easy math. That's 2,000. What is Ethereum? Ethereum about 36. Oh, that's crazy. Ethereum is 30. If you back in the day, man, you remember Ethereum like $300. This is crazy for one. Man, this is crazy. So that's 36,000. Easy math. 36,000 plus 2,000 plus 70,000 plus $108,000. Basically turned 8K into 108K. All just by holding. Now, here's the thing, what I'm going to tell you I did that I'm not telling you to do. I took a loan on my 401k to get the Bitcoin. Because at that time, it's just like now, Bitcoin has never been easy to get, bro. Never. Even at 3,000. When you ain't got it, it might as well be 300,000. People think it's hard to get at 70. It's going to get even harder. Bitcoin has never been easy to get. Never. Even when it was $300, it wasn't online. You had to know somebody, go through some weird site or something like it was. You couldn't get it. So it has never been easy to get. That's why I love it. But yeah, so I got the Litecoin first. That was the easiest thing to get. It was like $500-600. I got that. I got 20 Litecoin. But I was trying to figure out what was I gonna get, the Bitcoin or the Ethereum next. The reason I got the Bitcoin next is because at that time all we had was Ethereum. We didn't have Tron. There was no BNB. None of that. Everything we were doing was on Ethereum. So I was already kind of earning Ethereum. I don't know. Like we had proof of weak hands. We had it was something called like Eat Friends or Friends or something. Man, I love that platform. It was a platform where everybody like won, bro. Like if I come in, I put in 1 ETH. The person above me got like 0.1 ETH. The person above them got 0.1 ETH. The person above them got 0.1 ETH. The person above them got 0.1 ETH. This was like nationwide. Like the whole thing was like everybody was connected. Like it was just, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know if people remember that. They tried to duplicate it a couple times, but you know, they'll be stealing it up. The first one always the best one. But we were doing all kind of stuff on Ethereum. Then Tron came along. But so I figured if I get my Bitcoin, I can earn Ethereum along the way. And then rumblings about having to save like 32 Ethereum to stake on Ethereum network and stuff like that, which turned out to be blah, blah, nothing really. But at that time, boy, y'all remember we were trying to stake that 32 Ethereum? Was it 32 or 33? I want to say 32. You had to get 32 Ethereum, try to stake on the network and all that. But anyway, so I borrowed from my 401k. Now this time, I don't know if y'all's work like this, but if you had already took out a 401k, a loan in your 401k, and then you like paid it back, or you didn't pay it back, you had a little bit to go. It was like ratio. You can only get so much at so much time, especially if you're around Christmas and all. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot going on with your money back. That's why I love crypto. Hey, man, if I want to get it out, post chain, I can get it. You know what I'm saying? So I had just got and this is what I'm talking about. Woo, it was, man. And you know, back then, well, for me, they had to mail the check. So I had to wait, and they overnighted it, but it was still like, if you done it at night, they ain't counting it, they were like, oh man. And so it hit just like, I think I borrowed like 3,700, and Bitcoin had got like 3,800. It came back down barely and all that. Because then you got to go deposit it. They got to hold it. You know, you know what I'm saying. You remember them days, man. It ain't like everything electronic now. Y'all don't know how it was, man. I'm trying to tell you. So that's what I did, man. I borrowed on my 401k, and I finally got me one Bitcoin. And this is the thing. Like, I still got this exact amount. I got one Bitcoin. I got 10 Ethereum and 20 Litecoin on a ledger, like it's put up. And I got other ledgers. I got other cryptos on for my kids or whatever. But bro, that one, it's got 108,000. That is crazy. That's life changing. Like, for people who, if you scraped up, now think about it, people get tax checks for 12,000, 9,000. Man, if you just scraped up, and I was, man, at that time, even my family, they listen to me now. They know I was begging them to get in crypto, bro. Just get 0.1 Bitcoin. And cause I wasn't even trying to tell them about nothing else, cause it's too much. You try, you know, you download your MetaMask and hold on to your private key. Man, come on, bro. If you want to buy 1.1 Bitcoin, I will help you. I have a couple of people, but then you know how I need some gas, for it don't work like that. You ain't supposed to get it out of everywhere. It ain't don't work like that, man. Hey, man, I've been through crazy times with people. They don't understand crypto, man. It's not a checking account. You don't just do it like that. But anyway, that before farming came. After, you know, B&B came around with that farm now. You know what I mean? You know. But yeah, man. So that is how I turned 8K into 108K. And I'm sure some other people did it too. Shout out to Mike Michaels. I don't even think he do YouTube no more. He took a lot of heat for the stuff he was doing, because it was the ICO phase. So a lot of people are that scams and this. Like I say, some of that stuff worked, some of it didn't. But like I say, Nexo and Cody are the two I remember, because Nexo was still around, Cody still around. There was some more that I probably did okay on, but it was, man, ooh, this right here, when he kept every video, 1 Bitcoin, 10 Ethereum, 20 Litecoin. And to this day, that will work, bro. They ain't gonna cost you $108,000 to get it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I'll probably change is the Litecoin. I'll probably say get whatever equivalent of like Dogecoin. Throw a meme in that just in case, you know what I'm saying? It still could. We talking about forever. I'm never touching that. Like, never. So, you know, not die, my kids or whatever, you know, man, well, that's on them. But I'm never touching that. That's gonna be worth. Even when you think about this, a few years ago, that was worth like 40,000. That's still good to turn 8,000 into 40,000 and hadn't to do nothing. No risk involved. Only risk is the capital you put up. That's it. That's it. Right? So even if you tell somebody to do it now, yeah, $108,000 seems like a lot. But bro, in 7, 8, 9 years, that's gonna be worth way more. When I say way, especially if you're talking about a meme coin in there, way, bro. Way. I don't even like getting into numbers like that, because people be, you know, they don't believe, like, we didn't. If you would have told somebody back then, when Bitcoin was coming back down to 3K and all that Bitcoin be 70K now, and that's on the low side. We talking about, hey, do something. It's been just trending along, 68, 69, 71, 77. It's just crazy. Anyway, that's story time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all got something out of that, man. The moral of the story is, shit, I ain't no more. I don't even know. Move out the way so I can see my Bentley. Like the video. comment, subscribe. Shout out to the notification gang. Hey, man, all this was made possible by the Biden administration. All this is, hey, man, you see what I'm saying? The Biden numbers, baby, that Biden economy. Shout out to the, and this is, oh, let me tell you something about this car. This is the older style, right? They made this style from like 2011 to 2019, something like that, 18, 19. It was so popular. Normally they change like every 4 years, but this body style was so popular they kept it going. Like when you think of Bentley, this is the one. Like especially that convertible. I don't think I like about the convertible. It was kind of squared in the back. I didn't like that square in the back. But boy, this car is, oh my god. But anyway, so, and the new ones, I really like the new ones. Okay, they kind of square. They're kind of longer. It's like pushed down. It's kind of longer in the front, kind of square. It'll grow on me. I'm not sure, but this is the one I want. If I get one, this is the one that I want, bro. Like, anyway, like the video. Comment, subscribe. Did I already say that? Anyway, vote for Joe Biden. 2024. First Tuesday, November.